Hello, everybody. So I guess you're wondering why you decided to become a Dasher. Um, I'm going to give you some quick tips on how to become a great DoorDash driver and any other third-party delivery service you like to select. And before I get started, I just want to give a brief summary. My name is Derek, and I have been doing DoorDash for the last 2 years now, and I really love doing DoorDash. It's very convenient. You make great money as a side hustle, and you just have fun with it. You listen to music, and you drive around with new areas you've never been before. So I love doing DoorDash. I just wanted to put that out there. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna go to my first slide. Basically, the top 4 things I want to talk about is the different tips to be successful in DoorDash, to make the most money in a shift, to become a Dasher, and including the sign-up process, and filing taxes at the beginning of the year. Basically, those are the top 4 things we're gonna cover in this video. So basically, I want to show the statistics of DoorDash. As of today, DoorDash is expected to rise over $152 billion this year, mostly due to the COVID-19 pandemic. When I first started doing DoorDash, that's when the pandemic was at its peak, and my goodness, it was a bunch of deliveries over and over again because most of the restaurants were closed, and a lot of people had to stay home, and they had to go to third-party deliveries. And a lot of people love DoorDash because of its customer service and just basically just helping everybody out at this time of need, especially with just everybody just going through a bunch of stuff at this time. So lastly, as you can see, as the statistics show, DoorDash has been the highest grossing third-party delivery app out of every single one. Just knock it right out the park, because you see it's just in different cities. As you see, New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Dallas, Miami, and all the other cities, including Grubhub, Uber Eats, and Postmates beats all 3 of those apps out. So I just wanted to show you that, just to brag about DoorDash a little bit. So real quickly, so my tips and suggestions is going to be to choose the right times to dash, schedule your dashes in advance, hover in an area with a bunch of restaurants instead of hotspots, know which deliveries to avoid, and follow customer instructions from an order. Those are my top 5. Real quick, I'm going to cover the choosing the right times for dashing. So the top 5 times to dash, in my opinion, is 6 to 9 a.m., 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., and 5 to 9 p.m. For the morning shift, which is 6 to 9, I would say that that's actually a pretty good time to dash, because most dashers now on the road at the time being, they're mostly definitely asleep, or they're doing things in the morning they got to do. And then the lunch shift is 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and that's the second busiest to dash, because a lot of people are gonna be wanting to order food during their lunch break, and they definitely don't feel like driving to a restaurant, especially during traffic time. 5 to 9 p.m. is the most busiest shift so far, especially on the weekends, because a lot of people don't feel like cooking, so they rather order DoorDash and get the food delivered. And it's definitely way better, especially because of traffic and other factors go into that. So I would say definitely the dinner shift is my favorite, in my opinion, because that's where I get the best orders. So moving on. Also, so we're gonna go ahead and cover schedule your dashes in advance. So I would say this is definitely very important. Just to give an example, as you can see in this picture, you're gonna see this when you pull up your Dash app. If you see this and it says schedule, that means more than likely your area is full of Dash and you can't schedule a DoorDash, or you can't schedule a Dash because all the people has the shifts, and you can't jump in or anything like that because there's no spot for you. So that's basically what you're gonna be seeing. And the main tip is definitely schedule your dashes 6 days in advance, so you at least have a spot when you go in. And as soon as you go in, it's going to say dash now, because you already scheduled your time for that time zone. So, and it's also great for busy markets, especially for markets like New York and Miami and Dallas and many other cities that's really known for DoorDash. This is a great idea and a great option for you to follow. And this is basically how you schedule your dash on the app. In the Dash app, you want to visit the schedule page and tap the day you like to schedule. Find the market location where you like to work and tap on the available time slot. Select preferred start and end times and tap save dash. That's basically how you have to do to schedule a dash on the app. So becoming a dasher is pretty simple, straightforward. All you have to do is just go to the official site of DoorDash. This is where you'll be able to sign up your Dasher account. You'll be given your name, email address, and location. Then it's gonna ask you to agree to a background check. That's gonna be the key factor in deciding if you are worthy of becoming a Dasher. And number 4 is you have to apply for activation kit, and they have it shipped to your address. Basically, that's talking about your Dasher bag, your mask, and your Dasher red card. Which basically your Dasher red card is going to be used if you get an order saying that you need to use your card to to pay for the order before you head out to the customer's address. And number 5 is they're going to see if you want to submit a W-9 form. Basically, you agreeing to them, agreeing to DoorDash being an independent contractor, and also them sending you a 1099 at the end of the year. That's basically what they're talking about in the W-9 form. Also, after you do get approved as being a Dasher, what's next? Basically, this is the whole process of signing up. Basically, just going through the app. As soon as you download the app, they're gonna ask you to sign in, which all your information, things like that. And then once you pull it up, whatever area you're in is gonna say, and it's gonna have different zones. So if your zone is gray, that means it's not busy. If your zone is red or darker red, that means it's really busy, and it's gonna say dash now. And basically, this is just the steps. As soon as you do that, you get your order. You go to the customer's address, you complete the order. Boom, you're done, and you got your whatever money you got from that order. So this is basically explaining that in this slide. And the final tax with DoorDash, basically straightforward. You will receive a 1099 at the end of the year if you made over $600 a year in the year. If you made less than that, then you're perfectly fine. You won't have to pay any taxes back to the IRS. And it's going to send the form through the Stride app, which basically they're going to send you all that information in your email when you receive that 1099. And that's basically it. That's basically how you are able to sign up for DoorDash and become a successful delivery driver. To sum it up, everybody, using all these tips that I've given in this quick video, you should become a successful DoorDash driver. If you want any more information, please feel free to go to the DoorDash website, which is www.doordash.com. Good luck to everybody. Everybody have a great day.